Jerks. Now, if that was the mirror, I'm gonna be very sad. I'm very sad now because of that. Hopefully Frog is just sitting right here. If Frog's sitting right here, we're good. Yes! Uh-oh. How did I not die? Oh, no, there I died. Oh, yes, cheese strats. What did I do? Did I break the boss? I guess you can't do that. Don't shoot at me. No, I said don't shoot at me. Because you have to get ready for blind and everything. Oh man, I missed my duck. That's all X is good for. Is using his small size. Oops. Yeah, sure, I insult X and then I hit spikes. That's just how it works. Oh jeez, get out of my way. That's where all the trolls were. I don't even know what I just did there. That was it? This is usually the part where I started dying. Yeah, like that. That was exactly it. I don't think I've actually posted a speedrun time for that, but I did time it, and I want to say my best time on that was like 26 minutes. Haha, you tried to shoot me, but you couldn't. I missed again. Right after taunting. Go! Okay, so now I can die at the boss. This is farther than I expected. Oh, well, there, you gotta jump there, don't ya? But Contra's so fun. Made it? Nope, guess I didn't make it. Alright. Oh no. Biscuits. So Paradox Cave had lots of defense. How did I miss that? That's the easiest bomb jump in the game. Nope, jumped too early. Definitely don't have it. Alright, now we can jump. Break these. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, look at that clutch. Uh-oh. So much for that clutch jump. I wonder if I can kill that thing. Alright, good evening. Happy Saturday. Welcome to camp. Welcome in Retronook, Pops, Kyoto, and thank you so much for the membership re-up, Retronook. Enjoy the emotes, enjoy the counselor badge, enjoy the early access to videos. Thank you so much. It is a very early start. It's only 7 o'clock here, and I'm hoping we can get in a double rando night today. It just kind of happened out of the, like, organically the last 2 Saturdays, and I really like doing double randos on Saturdays. So let's see if we can keep that tradition going. Welcome in, Pepper. Hope you're having a good Saturday. So yeah, let's see if we can get this going here. Get a good seed. That's what I needed. I needed my timer. Gonna do a sank start, and here we go. Oh, that's just, I was sitting there, wait, was this key sanity? No, that's just a normal key. We're fine. We're fine. So here we go. Hopefully, wait, no, we gotta go to Bonk Rock. Don't want to forget about this. This is Sphere 0. This could be progression. Probably not, but yeah, that's not very exciting at all. Stupid loud chair. So I hope everyone had a good Saturday. It was very exciting here. I trimmed the bushes in the flower beds, and then I did more leaf raking, not leave. Had to rake a little bit more because we've been getting a lot of wind, and all the stuff that I raked up already had blown back into the yard. I'm gonna see if I can get another batch of 20 here. Actually might do this a little bit. It's always nice to get that when you get the red 20s here. Ooh, and a bomb. I don't know how, like, I don't want to do this until I've got enough for Zora, but maybe one more. No, I'm gonna... If I can get enough for at least, I really want to, at this point, why not be greedy? Yep, they are all winnable. At least, unless you specifically select no logic as an option, then they are all winnable. There are some rooms that will, if you have the fire rod, there's a torch there that you can light. So then it considers those in logic, because if you light the torch, then you'll be able to see. Like, I believe that's, Dark Cross has one of those. There's, Palace of Darkness, I mean, the Palace of Darkness, Eastern Palace has one. Yeah, it takes a little bit to get used to all those things. Like, I know the first Rando seed I did was over, I think it was, I finished it in 3 hours and 6 minutes. Excellent. And it was, I ended up getting, my progression was an Ice Palace and Freezor Room. And it had been so long since I played the game vanilla that I didn't know there was a chest in there where you have to kill both the Freezors for the chest up here. So I was sitting there, I had to pull up a map of Ice Palace and like, where am I supposed to go here? And then thankfully that pointed me in the right direction. Oh, okay. There are, you can get, like, at least for A Link to the Past, there's a, I use Dunka Tracker. It's at, ALTTPR Tracker. Oh, you can probably just Google Dunka, D-U-N-K-A Tracker. Wait, no, that, his is gone. Let me actually pull up a link for that here. Because his tracker got moved. It's basically the same thing that he used, but... Yeah, if you ever... That's not... What did I just do? I tried to copy and paste, and it kicked me out of the... There we go. Yeah, that is the link to the tracker I use for A Link to the Past. Looks like everything's good. I didn't accidentally end the live stream. That's a plus. Take our 5th bomb. Want to make sure I have enough bombs to actually go through everything here. Oh, no problem. Should actually get bombs highlighted. All right, progression. Okay, 10 bombs. That's actually really nice. And a shield. So nothing progression here, but I have enough for Zora, which is very good, and a compass. Probably not going to be going to pod super early, but it's still nice to have. I always like to have with the boss shuffle, which I'm using here, the compass will tell you who the boss is before you walk into the boss room, which is incredibly useful. Alright, another container heart. That's not terrible. Alright, that's really nice. Seeing a potion when you're still in CAC is really nice. because then you can just turn in the potion to the sick kid. Alright, and we're full up on bombs again. Won't have to worry about coming back for sick kid. Alright, compass. To TR. Hey Vegas, welcome in. Awesome 10 stream streak. That is, I think, the highest one I've seen so far. Thanks for the good luck. Yeah, it doesn't... Oh, black hole chicken run is valid. We got another compass. Yeah, I mean, that's... Some seeds, like, once I pay Sick Kid... I'm not Sick Kid. Once I pay Zora, Bottle Vendor, and Kiki, I don't need any more money. But some of them, I end up buying multiple bottles of blue, so I'll still take the extra cash. That was not worth it, Sick Kid. That was actually quite terrible. Alright, so CAC was basically empty. Aside from that blue boomerang. Well, and a bottle. Yeah, I forgot to add the boomerang on the tracker. I was like, wait a minute. We have to put that on there. That'll actually make, like, if I have to go through... I'll actually take the extra bomb here. If I have to, say, take bombs into the base to escape, that'll be really useful. Freeze the enemies and then toss a bomb on their head. Unfortunately, I can't get auto tracking to work, so I have to manually track everything. 50 bucks, we're just gonna skip that, and I'll actually save and quit here. Don't want to end up getting myself stuck on a fake flipper like I did once before. Hey Pascal, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. It's a Saturday today. Well, thank you. Yeah, A Link to the Past is, I mean, in my top 10 favorite games ever, and personally my favorite Zelda game by a very wide margin. I wanted to learn the randomizer for this so I could start doing SMZ3, the combo randomizer with Super Metroid. And then I just got so into A Link to the Past, the randomizer, that I don't really do a lot of Super Metroid until the map rando was released. I love the map rando for Super Metroid. Another compass. I love that. And two compasses. Two compasses here in the dam. That is amazing. And they're all compasses that are actually useful here. So now I know what 5 of the bosses will be as soon as I walk into those dungeons. Now the real question is, am I going to be able to do this here with just bombs and Mini Moldorm Cave? That's always a little bit sketchy. Alright, one down. That's not what we wanted to do. A twofer. Got him, okay. And we still got 5 bombs to spare. And 5 beautiful items in here. An arrow. Okay, a lamp. Finally, we're getting somewhere. And a cape. Lamp and cape is not very good. That means if I find a sword... Yeah, a sword and a moon pearl puts Aga in logic for Dark World access. Watch out. Crabs hit really hard. Yeah, I loved Ocarina of Time. I really liked Young Link in that game, but Adult Link was not, to me at least, not as fun as Young Link. Mainly because of the water temple. I really hated the water temple. Stop it. Alright, so we've got more than enough money to sequence break Zora. Now we really have more than enough money to sequence break Zora. Good heavens. The Water Temple is the reason I really don't replay it. is because I mean, Ice Palace is bad, but at least you can skip most of it with Icebreaker. Run away! Alright, that's just a heart piece. Don't have the Moon Pearl yet, so we're gonna have to use our Water Walk here. Trash. Absolute garbage. Alright, just 10 arrows. We don't need that either. This is not in logic right now because I don't have flippers or a glove. But we can still get in there with that lovely Water Walk. So let's see what King Zora has. Fire up! Oh! Okay, that is one heck of a sequence break. That is really, really, really good. Why did I go here? Yeah, I start with the boots on these, boots and flute, because that makes it go a little quicker and I don't end up getting stuck forever. Yeah, the arrows, I mean, I figure by the time I get the bow, I'll found another 10 pack somewhere, I hope. So that's why I leave the arrows behind. But we'll see. Okay, good, he's not holding a sword. Yep, there's my extra arrows. But yeah, freezing rain, not good. That's way too icy, too dangerous to go out. Best to just stay inside. Actually, okay, that's not a bad stun prize. Heart's not too fancy or exciting, but that can really be useful. Like when you need some emergency health, that heart stun prize will always come in handy. Alright, so we got the key. We can walk all the way back to the dark room. Okay, yeah, you're way up. That's actually, well, you're more north than me. I'm in Wisconsin, United States, so Ottawa, Canada is definitely further north. It was actually a really nice day for us today. It was about mid-50s. That's actually why I did all of my... Oh, wait, we gotta use bombs for... Oh, actually, Fire Rod would work. Hook shot! Yes! That gives us access to the right side of the mountain. Okay, there we go. I was starting to wonder when the progression was gonna show up. Let's see, we'll use a Fire Rod on this guard. Yeah, we can kill these two with Fire Rod. I want to save those bombs. So having this Fire Rod on a sequence break, very useful, and a sword. I mean, don't get me wrong, the sword is really nice to have, but that also means Aga is now in logic. It's like, how much of this do I do right now to try to avoid dodging Aga? Go away. Moon Pearl? Alright, so this is done. Let's do a Death Warp. Oh, this is so rough. It's like, yes, logically, I can beat Aga right now, but I don't want to. I'm really hoping something else pops up. like, say, 2 gloves or a glove and a hammer. Something that gets me into Dark World without doing Aga. Hey Jim, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. I keep forgetting what day it is. Bombos, that's not too shabby. So let me go through. Oh geez, I don't walk through this way very much. So I feel like I'm gonna end up getting lost. Alright, I think we got one more. No, get back here, I need that key. This room is a pain to do without the lamp. I mean, you do have the torches, but... Ow. Smack. Arrows, bombs, and a map. Okay, that was, not very exciting here. Still have a lot of things that I can do right now, though, before we need to worry about going into the Dark World, before we need to worry about doing Aga. Welcome in, Shredder. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Yeah, it really doesn't feel like Saturday. Like, I keep thinking it's Sunday. And today shouldn't be one of those days that felt like it went by so fast. I spent half the day outside working in the yard. That's not fun. All right, here we go. Come on, Gary. At this point, I feel like unless I find a glove or the hammer here, I still need 2 items to get to the Dark World without Aga. Oh, there it is, glove. All right, if we can just find one more glove or a hammer. Actually, I've got hook shot. Hook speed, a stupid dead rock. That's no good. This bombs, we'll skip that. Why am I going this way? Uh-oh. Out of the way, dead rocks. Uh-oh. Nope, 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 nope. I mean, if I die here, it's really not that terrible. It's not like I'm very far away from anything. Got him. Those turtles can be a big problem. Yeah, I used to... Back when I was in college, like, it was considered an early night for me if I went to bed by 6 a.m. And now I'm getting up an hour and a half before that, usually. Adulting sucks. Yeah, it was dangerously close to not being able to do my bomb. Ice rod. Oh, wow. Okay, that sequence break is officially amazing. Now if I run into Trinex... Actually, Trinex, Argus... I think most bosses are Cold Stare because of Bombos. Yeah, I think I can beat... Well, Vitreous would be a giant pain right now. But other than Vitreous, I think I can beat every boss right now. Actually, with the cape, Vitreous might even be not a great option, but... Yeah, it's just a bottle. gonna remove that. Yeah, I feel like this is a time of night where it's earlier than most people start. I know normally I wouldn't be on for like another hour. This is so bad. Do I want to just suck it up and go do Aga right now? And I've still got a few places I can check. I don't really want to go into, like, dip Eastern right now. But if dipping Eastern now could save me the 7 minutes of going into Eastern, that would be really useful. But it's also more likely that I'd have to double dip. We got 10 bombs, one for the wall, one for Agina. Okay, we got a new plan here. Oh, did I say that wrong? If dipping Eastern could save me the 7 minutes of doing Aga, I have a lot of word scrambles. My brain does not keep up with my my voice very well. All right. Green Pendant Swamp, that's not bad. Oh, it makes me laugh too. I mean, I used to have a daily short series where I just post myself failing in video games. 50 bucks, come on, glove, or no. I don't want to do Aga. I shouldn't be wasting my time with this. It seems very... Well, if I didn't get that glove, then I'd definitely be... What did that... Oh, the glove got me the fire rod. What does the fire rod do at this point? The fire rod doesn't do anything for me. And if there's a bow in here, we can get to the boss. There it is. This was the play. No, I'm still missing the Moon Pearl. Crap. But that opens up the Tower of Hera. So it's possible that we still need to do Aga to get the Moon Pearl if it's like a bunny walker on Pyramid. But there's hope. Oh, I am very bad at a lot of games. I mean, you'll be seeing me play Super Metroid hopefully after this seed is done. And watch how terrible my boss fights are in that game. It's a sight to behold. Hey Tech Guy, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. No key sanity tonight. I'm hoping to be able to do a second randomizer after this, so I like to do modes that are a little faster. The hammer is in Eastern Palace, you don't say. It's not like that was in a chest that I just happened to walk through on the way. A compass to Meyer. I'm okay with the compass there. So at this point, I don't think I'm going to worry about sequence breaking the hobo. Because unless the flippers happen to be in the Tower of Hera, in which case, if the hobo did have the Moon Pearl, I'd want to be going to Hera anyway. So we're going to do Hera after this. I've got Hookshot. We can do the very lovely Hera pot if I don't screw it up. Yeah, you don't want Pouring Rain. That's way too wet. Okay, that's not the Moon Pearl, but it's another compass. I'm desperately clinging to hope that the Tower of Hera is going to save us here. Well, I'm not going to keep trying to do hook speed there. It's not like we're getting very far anyway. Stupid dead rocks. Okay, good. I was worried I couldn't squeeze through there. Alright, so we're going to the Tower of Hera. Hopefully, we've got a vanilla or a French vanilla Moon Pearl. And we can completely bypass Aga, go right into the Dark World, maybe even beat the Tower of Hera. We have the compass. Unless it's Vitreous, it should be doable. I mean, well, like, Trinex would be a giant pain in the butt. And there's a lot of bosses that would be incredibly difficult there, but... yeah, this is A Link to the Past is the game that came with my Super Nintendo. Like, I didn't have the one that came with Mario World. I had this, which was perfectly fine with me. Don't get me wrong, I love Mario World. That's my favorite Mario game, but... oh, the spring balls behind Ridley. It's seeming very likely that we're gonna have to come into the basement for an item here. Compass to Eastern. We're getting so much knowledge here. Bunnies are cute. That is not a Moon Pearl. Yep. Looks like we're doing Aga. Oh, wait, who's the boss in here? Ugh. That is really rough. Wait, no, I have the fire rod. This might be possible. Yeah, Mario World is just... it's like the perfect Mario game to me. Watch out. Alright, one puff down. Two puffs down. Don't get knocked into the pit. Wait, what? I didn't kill that boss. What the... what just happened? Making a timestamp. What just... was Cold Stare too high up or something? What happened? The glitch gremlin, I like that. I have never seen that before. I'm gonna check Hobo on the off chance that maybe we get really lucky and Aga has flippers on the pyramid ledge, which I'm supposed to take here. Cold Stare saw how I beat the other two puffs, and it was just like, yeah, we're not gonna worry about this. I don't know how that... I have never seen that before. That was incredible. Well, it looks like we're doing Aga. Oh. Hey, sweetie, you ready for bed?
Yum, yum.
Oh, you got it. That cat came with one of the Harvest Moon games that I pre-ordered. I think that was maybe from Grand Bazaar. It's, the lid's down on the camera, so...
I want them to see.
Well, you have to back up then. Hold on. She put a little cat on my head, but it's not visible from that angle. You sleep good, okay, sweetie?
You too.
Love you.
You're warm.
You have a good night, okay? Yeah, it's usually about 60 degrees down here.
Why not 67?
Because that'd be too hot.
No, it wouldn't. It would just be perfect.
She loves 6'7". What are you?
I like it more than baby.
You like... Oh, you like it more than Oh, baby Sasha, that's right, your favorite.
No.
No, just stay right here. Hold her.
Stop.
There you go.
No.
There's your kitty. What? That's...
Chicks. It should say hunt.
Oh, that says Whiz
It
Fox.
should say Foxy.
Yeah, like a fox.
Fox. Cat. Dutch.
Hey, love you, sweetie. Sleep good. All right. And unpause. Yeah, there's a video I saw. There was like a kids thing where a bunch of kids were at a college basketball game, and a player got 2 free throws, and after her free throws, they had 67, and the kids were just going absolutely nuts. Yeah, she's very big into, I think it's Mason 6'7" or something. Yeah, TikToks, we don't, my oldest is not 13 yet, and her TikTok account got disabled because she wasn't old enough. And she wanted us to lie and say that she was 13, and we're like, we're not gonna do that. We don't want you on TikTok. Ooh, Mario Party. That's another good one. We played the Mario Party on Wii for like 3 or 4 hours once at New Year's. Back before I met my wife. Those were good times. What isn't good times is doing Aga 1. Wait a minute, how do I get through here? We go this way, we go down. Nope, it's this way still. Hey Brawley, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Yeah, TikTok, I used to like every time I post one of the Moments of Failure shorts here on YouTube, I'd also post it on TikTok, and then I'm like, I don't want to post it on TikTok anymore, so I completely stopped using my TikTok account. Oh, Wii Bowling was so good. I still remember what it was, I think it was Wii Sports Resort had 100 pin, and I used to love 100 pin. And like I'd sit there, I don't know why this was, I used to play Wii Tennis, and I'd have Never Too Late by 3 Days Grace playing, and that was like my official Wii Tennis song. Gotta be careful here. Oh wait. Freebie hearts. I was gonna say, I want one more heart there. I'm familiar with them. I've played Undertale a little bit. Like, I know the story behind it and everything. But it's not, I've never actually finished it myself or anything. I wanted you to stay up there so I could get the stun prize. There we go. One extra heart. Oh, GoldenEye on a projector screen sounds awesome. You know, a friend of mine had he used to have a computer repair business, and in his office space they had a big projector in the basement, and one night we went down there, we got a bunch of Little Caesars pizzas, and we just sat there and played Wii games on the big projector screen. Why? Okay, I'm not going to be goofing around with this anymore. I just wasted a potential shot. That might cost me an entire phase here. There we go. One. Why? I think I'm pretty sure I still have my Wii. I don't think I sold that. Yeah, I don't think I did, because I had the Metroid Prime trilogy on it. And I wanted to still be able to play all three of those. Oh, fencing. Wii Sports Resort had so much great stuff. The Jason fight music is for Aga 2. When there's 3 Aghanims. That's after you climb Ganon's tower, but that, with the boss hunt, you never need to do that one. Can't believe I failed to get that first one. Why? Finally. Okay, Aga 1 dead. Okay, the Moon Pearl's gotta be over here, otherwise I'm gonna have to walk really far. Okay. This seed is officially trash. I hate it. I hate it so much. Holy buckets, what was that? Oh, Brawly, thank you so much for gifting 10 memberships. If you got a membership from Brawly, please drop a thank you there. Yeah, thanks. That's for anyone that got the memberships, you get an emote, you get access to the emotes, you get a camp counselor badge, and early access to any videos. That just completely threw me off there. Thank you so much. I was like, wait, what? I saw it pop up on my the YouTube chat window initially, but it hadn't popped through anywhere else yet. So I was like, what is going on here? Heart piece. I was really hoping Homie Fish would have something there. Alright, we're gonna save and quit. Go back to the house. Oh, technically all bosses are beatable right now. Wait, this is the wrong way. My brain's working, I promise. now this is where we wanted to be. Go! Yep, so many counselors. We're building up a very impressive staff here. There's the mitts. Okay, that's really nice. Dark World access is going to be really easy now. That wasn't a great... aside from the mitts, though, that was not a very exciting hype cave. I'd say maybe a 4, I guess a 5. Mitts are very useful. And they actually will, that will open up, potentially open up Misery Mire. Skullwoods and Desert are the reds. Loranap, that was the first, I think that was my first, well no, Lorelei might have been my first emote. But Loranap would have been a very close second. And I need to figure out if I can get the emotes on YouTube to do this, to have access to the same things that they do on Twitch. Like ideally, if you drop Loranap, it'll pick one of the Misadventures of Laura. And it'll pick a random Misadventures of Laura. I think that should be possible, but I've had so many issues getting Mix-It Up to read YouTube chat where it's very hit or miss. Well, did anything pop up on the screen itself for the memberships? Ooh. I guess now we can still walk straight through. Boom. Hey Keith, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Ooh. No. He can wait. Sorry, Froggy, you can hang out there for a little while. Ideally, if I can find a mirror, that'll make Smith Chain so much faster. That's the best kind of Laura. Alright, nothing in hammer pegs. Oh, Ganon's tower is open. Well, I've got 2 fully clearable dungeons over here. Why did I run right by Sea House? There are 2 fully clearable dungeons here. We've got Skullwoods and Thieves Town. I probably should have got some more magic, though. Because, like, with this, without half magic, Trinex really isn't an option. At least with the Master Sword. Nope. Here we go. Straight through. Running straight into the door. Oh, there's no... Ugh. I do not have a compass for Thieves Town right now. Thieves Town and Desert are the only compasses that I'm missing. We're gonna go into Thieves. Can get everything out of here, and we'll... If Thieves Town is not beatable... Well, actually, no. Any boss is technically beatable. But if it's Trinex, that's really not gonna work very well. So I'm gonna run out... I think I'll run out of magic before I can actually beat the boss. But it's not like it's very difficult to get back here. I mean, you're just kind of running straight through. All right. Okay. Now, like, if I get Tempered Sword, then Trinex is fine. Like, with this loadout, Vitreous would also be a giant pain. Wait. Okay, so I think... Is there only one item left in here? Still have to find the map, the small key. Oh no, the compass isn't here. Actually, I don't want to use magic getting through this room. I was gonna use the cape and run up, but I want to save this in case this is Trinex. I want to save that magic if I can. Oh, don't touch me, anti-fairy. Thank you. That was dangerously close. Weak. Actually, one of these hits, one hit from one of these little grasshopper things might be death. I don't remember if they do 2 or 3 hearts worth. Alright, that's the map. So we've still got the small key and 1 item left. So there is still 1 item in the basement. 1 item in the small key. Ow, this is bad. Oh, wait. I keep forgetting about the stun prize. Yeah, shorts definitely helped get a lot of views. For me, at least, they took away from long form, so I stopped doing them. But it's definitely a good way to build things up. What? Why was I frozen? I am going to take great advantage of this stun prize. There we go, almost full health again. Hey, stop moving around. Well, now we're just gonna do it this way. Yikes. Ow! Wait, no, that's... Okay, that is uncalled for. Now my health is not good again. I really should have went and got a potion before we came in here. Oh, I was hoping for a refill. Oh, good luck. Those diaper changes. Hopefully it's not a very bad one. Usually they were fine, but then you get that occasional blowout where it's like, or even worse, one where they do it in the tub and it's just sitting there floating. All right. We're doing a little better health-wise here. With the membership, you get a counselor badge, you get the emotes, and early access, access to any video that's posted immediately. Eventually, I plan on, if I ever finish making a Discord server, you'll also be able to, I want to put like a staff room in the Discord for people with memberships or Twitch subscriptions. But that would require me actually getting a Discord server set up. Beyond just having one to put emotes in. Come on. Got him. Hey Chaser, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Actually, I think it unlocked. I think that actually unlocked more emote slots. Yeah, I'm very like I had when I was running well, I don't want to say too many specifics because it is not the person's fault that didn't verify the run. There was a game that I was speed running, and the other people that were moderating it had all left, or basically unmodded themselves. So it went to someone that was basically doing a very good thing for the community and just being the mod there, even though they didn't run the game. And I waited like I think almost 6 months for the run to get verified because they were trying to find someone that had actually ran the game to look at it, because I had at that point it was the second place time, and you gotta obviously scrutinize that a little heavier. And it never even occurred to me that I could help out as a mod there, and after I'm like, hey, I understand what's going on here, and I know this is not your fault. Would you like me to help moderate this? Because I'm running the game. And he's like, oh yeah, sure, I would love that. And then he's like, yeah, go ahead, moderate your own run then. And actually, I watched that person a lot. They're one of my go-to streams to watch. Well, it's always so nice when you don't have to deal with the completely disgusting, terrible blowout. Ooh, I want that. And for the Gibdos, I have a little present for them. We're gonna burn their face. Oh, Triceratops? I was like, wait, what? Uh-oh. Alright, we're gonna death warp. Get the health back. Did I pick up an item in here already? No. Alright, who's the boss? Moldorm. Moldorm is the most fun boss to see in here, because it can't do anything. Yeah, like Reddit is so weird. Reddit used to be like my least favorite place on the internet like 10 years ago. And now it's something I go to fairly regularly. I mean, I stick to like meme boards and old video game boards, but still. Compass. The Thieves' Town, we already finished that. I gotta actually, after this, how much can I do? We can, oh, Bumper Ledge is a potential. Why did I go out? Bumper Ledge is a potential option. I could go back and grab the frog to start Smith Chain. Ooh, that's not good. That is very low on magic. Alright, we're fine again. Alright, can I do this without dying, though? And theoretically, this is the easiest boss to have here. The moving floor really keeps Moldorm from doing much of anything. Yeah, see? Easy. That is Triforce piece number 3. And I think there's actually still an item on the big chest. I would love to see a new Friday movie out next year. Until it's actually like has a confirmed release date and they say it's completely done. I've been so beaten down by that franchise that I'm not going to believe it's actually coming. Same with the new game. I mean, we do have the new Halloween game coming, but that just, it doesn't... The concept of it where you're trying to help other people, like NPCs, escape just doesn't seem like it's going to be as good as the Friday the 13th game. Which the 2017 game is what I want. I just want that back. I mean, technically it is back via PC mods, but this is way too far. Yes, avoid the bomb. I think that's better. Well, I guess I did get everything here. Oh, that's right, Ganon's tower is open. That's where I need to be going here. Who cares about Smith Chain? Since we're in the area, we will check Bumper Ledge. Then it's going to be save and quit, get a bottle of blue, and head to Ganon's tower. Actually, gonna get 2 bottles of blue. We will grab that. There was another bottle somewhere. Actually, we'll just do this. Where'd I see? Oh, the other bottle was on the floating island, I think. All right. So we got that. I know, well, Mountain Cave is the easiest one to do that with, but... Oh, whew, that dead rock almost ruined everything. Alright, so we'll have 2 bottles of blue. We'll head to Dark Death Mountain. We'll get Hookshot Cave and Super Bunny. We'll go into Ganon's Tower. We'll do... Well, we can't do right side of Ganon's Tower without Samaria. Oh, sure, I finally get hook speed and I run right into a cabbage. Now, they need to have at least 13. I mean, if just in my personal opinion, Jason is by far the best of the... What am I doing? I don't have the mirror. What am I thinking? If I want to go to Dark Death Mountain, I have to go this way. I was like, oh, I'll just run over there, go across the bridge, use the hammer, boom, go to walk up and go in through Turtle Rock in case I can get in using bombos. Just open the door for later, but then I completely forgot that you can't do that without a mirror. I'm guessing it'll be like a reboot, like they won't pick up where the franchise left off. Which is kind of like, I want to see... I mean, I know we're not going to get, like, Amy Steele back or anything like that, probably, but I'd like to see the old Final Girls again. There's the hammer. Yeah, there's so many little mistakes or little goofs you can make like that. Beautiful. Now, if we need to come back here for some reason... Actually, that's not a bad idea. I'm not actually gonna... I can't go anywhere in here because we don't have Samaria, but I can see who the boss is. Ooh, and there's a hint tile. Oh, a heart container in Desert Palace. Woohoo. But now, with this mode, 3 different bosses will show up twice. So that gives me a little bit of a better idea of what bosses could potentially be coming at the end. I mean, yeah, Kane well, he played a guard in Jason Goes to Hell. But that movie was, certainly a thing. You disappoint me, Super Bunny. Chrissy and Tina would be a great combination to see together. But unfortunately, Lara passed, I think, within the last year. But at least the character, they could maybe still do something with the character. Another shield. There's the mirror. All right, now we're getting somewhere. You know what? I'm up here. I still don't have a third sword. Stop it. So I'm just gonna grab this third bottle just in case it becomes necessary. I'm gonna want 4, and I don't have half magic yet. So if I don't find tempered, it's gonna be a very rough go on Ganon. So might as well grab the bottle while I'm right here. Right, can we avoid the... what are these called? I forget what these things are called. Horse guys. I can picture them in Z1. What are their names? Hey Meatbag, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Lionel, that's it. That was gonna drive me nuts. Thank you. I was like, I kept thinking something that, I'm like, it's either begins with an L or an M. At least we got the nice sounds of Blight of Mankind from Astalon. There's the tempered sword. So now, even Vitreous is going to be no problem. Though I don't have the bow, I can't do the climb yet. But if we get a bow in here, I can do the climb and we can knock out 2 Triforce pieces right away. So come on, bow. Hey, that's what you call me. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Creep tapes. I haven't heard of that one. But I do like horror movies. Half magic. Beautiful. I also love half magic. What am I doing? Take our time. Oh no, Samaria, this is gonna be brutal. Yeah, the Keeper's Diary might be my favorite piece of lore from any game. Yeah, if I can pull a bow out of here, we are gonna be in really good shape. Bonk. Oh, the flippers. Okay, now we're talking here. This is why you rush Ganon's tower as soon as possible in a boss hunt. Not just because of the amazing music. Because of all the items. Bow. Okay, a fairy. That's not bad. I'd like a refill on that. So the fairy is a good safety, though, in case I botch it and die on the ice boss. Hopefully not Ice Trinex. That would suck really bad. That didn't work. Fail. Oh, we got the big key. Let's go check the big key chest. Nothing too spectacular. Unfortunately, no powder. Hey, get out of there. Thank you. Oh, great. Now we got a fire bar. Not Trinex, not Vitreous. Landmo. Hoping I could hit that with a sword swing. So let's see, after this, without the bow, I can't do anything more here. Bow or Samari. Samari would get us the right side. But we're basically done with Ganon's tower after this. But those flippers did open up Ice Palace, they opened up Swamp. We can also finish Desert now. Ooh, blue mail. I will happily take a blue mail. Right, so we're gonna get Spike Cave. Even if I had silvers on Landmo, I am so bad at aiming those. Like, I'd probably still screw it up. I am just superhumanly bad at Landmo. Well, especially trying to use something like... I can sort of do Fire Rod, but arrow shots I can never hit. Okay, that was not great. But we got lots to do right now. That's right. This was an Aga Seed. That didn't work. I don't have Samaria yet, though, so... I don't really want to go do Ice Palace. Swamp is very item dense. So I think we'll start with Swamp. Then we can hit up Desert. And possibly Mire after. I'm going to avoid going to Ice as long as possible. A bowl also opens up Eastern and Pod. Actually, the bowl could be in Pod. There's a lot that can be done in Pod right now. Just a slight whoops. You'd think after the hundreds and hundreds of seeds I've done in this, I'd actually know what spots I can safely mirror in and what spots I can't, but nope. For some reason, I've never bothered to figure that out. I mean, I know you generally want to be on, like, one of the grid spots, but I still always end up mixing that up really badly. Ice Palace is definitely in play. It's fully green, it's fully clearable right now, but I'm hoping to avoid doing that until I have Samaria. Alright, we have 7 items in here. I'm surprised I didn't get hit with that explosion. Oh, sweet, more bombs. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Nothing too fancy. It's so much fun on, like, the only problem with the Rando for Link to the Past is it's kind of killed my desire to play the vanilla game again. Just because I love the randomizer so much. And then Map Rando did that with Super Metroid too. Like the Varia randomizer for Super Metroid, it was very difficult to customize your skill level on that. And I need to have a customized skill level because there's a lot of stuff like infinite bomb jumps that I just don't get the timing for. I mean, I'm not like tournament level in A Link to the Past, but ooh. But I'm definitely capable. Like, there's no seed this game can throw at me that will really give me any problems unless it's an inverted and it requires like me to do there was one inverted seed I did where I had to do a required fighter sword cold stare with no armor and 3 hearts. And I think I maybe had I'm pretty sure I did have a hammer for that, but it was just a lot of dying. Like, I don't know the blind script either. I know there's a script for blind that he follows, but I don't know that either, so blind can also give me a lot of issues. But with non-inverted seeds, by the time I actually get to that stuff, I've got more than enough health. What? Okay. Thought I had that. There we go. Now the nice thing about it is there's a tracker if you ever decide to do this. I actually just posted the link earlier. I wonder if I've still got it here. I do. This is the tracker that I use to keep track of where all the items are and what's available for me to get and what isn't. It's based off of Dunka's tracker, and it makes all the difference. Like with Map Rando, the map changes every time, so everything's different. But with A Link to the Past, I don't know how you really do it without a good tracker. Like, I used to actually have the full tracker displayed on stream until I made my my animated overlay. Alright, more money. That book was still nice, though. Yeah, like it shows a map of the light and dark world. It's got different colors for what items you can get and what ones you can't. It's so easy to follow. I know like some people use Emo Tracker, but I've never really been a fan of that for A Link to the Past. Mainly because I've just been spoiled by this one. I should have grabbed that. Who's the boss in here? Armos Knights. That isn't no bow for Armos Knights, but that's still got Burna. It's gonna be easy. Burna and half magic, no problem. There we go. 50 bucks, another compass to Ganon's tower. That would have been useful a little bit ago. So I think this will be a dungeon item. Ooh, I will take 8 bombs. Yep, dungeon item. All right. So here we go. We have a full clear first time through. Don't have to come back in, get the big chest. Z1 is I really want to learn Z1 because I'd love to do a quad rando someday. Some genius has combined this Super Metroid, the original Metroid, and Zelda 1 into one big randomizer. Stupid fish. And I'd love to do that, but I don't have enough experience with the original Metroid or this. Or Z1, I should say. Wake up, everybody. Into the corners. Yes, everyone gather around. It's story time. Easy game. And that's the green pendant. Can turn that in when we get the bow and go to Eastern. Actually, there are a few mirror checks I want to do while we're in this vicinity here. Like, I'm not going to get back to Cave 45 unless I do Smith Chain, which won't be too bad at this point. But there's a big wall of green on the tracker here. Ooh, well, I will take that. And who am I to turn down Butter Sword? Yeah, with the A Link to the Past, none of the speedrun, like none of the skips or anything I do are, thankfully, none of them are required. They're just things that help speed up the game a little bit. Whereas like the Super Metroid one, at least before Map Rando came along, you had to know, like it expected you to know how to do a Shine Spark, an infinite bomb jump, and a wall jump. And infinite bomb jumps just, I cannot figure out the timing on that. Thanks to the GG Chaser. All right, what do we got here? A compass, that's gotta be through desert. I forgot what was on the ledge here, so... Oh, it's just a whole rupee. So there's a couple checks I want to do before we'll find out what we need to get into Mire. It's Bombos, okay. Let's just open that up right away while we're here. Still cannot complete Mire because we need Samaria. I can't believe it's not Butter Sword. Perfect for popcorn. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Poor Paul. They're always leaving him notes. Well, they leave everybody those notes. That one just happened to be picked up by Paul. Bo? I mean, I think we're basically in Bo mode right now. Well, no, Bo and Samaria. Bo or Samaria, I should say. One of those two would give us everything we need. I'll take that. Sort of low on health. At least compared to last seed. Not really necessary, but... I hope Samaria is not an ice palace, but I think I'm the only one. And it's probably gonna end up being an ice palace. Like here, there's only 2 items in Mire. Is it worth dipping into Mire to basically full clear that garbage place when I've still got 4 items in Ice Palace after this? Tell me where Bo is. Like, we've got Ice Palace available. I can dip Pod. We've got a handful of overworld checks. Oh yeah, the map doesn't mean anything in this mode. It's the map for desert. I already know it's Red Crystal. After beating this dungeon though, that will open up Pyramid Fairy. Another Armos Knights, okay. So Armos Knights is one of our repeating bosses. So we've got 2 more repeating. We still have not seen Trinex, which is odd because I had the Ice Rod and the Fire Rod really early. Oh, I saw red. I was like, it's Samaria. It was not Samaria. All right, let's go through. Get number 6. I mean, I suppose I could grab some extra bombs and just get number 7 out of Ice Palace right away. I mean, you lose about a minute and a half doing that. Assuming I get the bomb jump first try. Getting the bomb jump first try is no guarantee. Like Orson Welles? I think that's a name. Alright, that's where Berna is. So this is going to be the same boss fight as before, basically. Stop touching. You can kill them with sword, but why would you want to? Oh, everybody up. Got him. We'll take that refill. That does give Pyramid Fairy now. There are so many overworld checks. Oh, Garfield, okay. Yeah, that went way over my head. I remember Garfield and Nermal. One pixel too far. This is a really dumb decision because there's only 2 items in here. But I'm gonna dip Meyer. At least if I need to clear this place out later, like if I find Samaria, it's gonna be really quick, aside from this room. And I really don't want to go into Ice Palace before I have Samaria. I'm desperately trying to avoid that. When I find Samaria, if it's not in Ice Palace, yeah, we're going there right away. But without it, it's just kind of like, eh. Is that what I really want to do? Takes so much damage here. This is one place where I really like to have powder. Wait. Completely forgot. Gotta get this chest. Usually I get this one first and then go to the right, but I knew I was coming back, so... We're going this way. Mirror shield, okay. I mean, even if I find the second item at this point, I might as well keep going until I can find the big key. What am I doing going this way? That was so dumb. You know what? I'm going. I don't want to have to go through that first starting room again. Will this bite me in the butt? Most likely, yes. I'm gonna clean up some mirror checks here and just hope we get lucky. Sounded like there was a cat in my daughter's room. And she closes her door. She doesn't let the cat in there. Where am I going? We're going up to Graveyard Ledge and King's Tomb. Then maybe I'll do Smith Chain. Get all that stuff out of the way. And then I'll know for sure whether or not my answer's in a dungeon or not. Well, technically not. It could be Ether Tablet. That is not the answer. Not even close. What's wrong with you, game? Let's try this. We got Banana Sword and Shield. It's the full Banana Armory set. Don't like it. I'm just so desperate to avoid going into Ice Palace without Samaria that I'm doing these overworld checks that I really shouldn't be doing right now. A, B, C, D. Always be clearing dungeons. If you have the option, clear the dungeon, but I'm like, nope, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do Ice Palace without Icebreaker. So I'm going to waste precious minutes. Yes, after this, We'll be ending over there. I might as well just go and do Pyramid Fairy right away, too. Then all I've got left is the green pendant turn in and ether tablet. Come on, just give me Samaria. Or the bow. I should have left you behind those rocks. Actually, at this point, we're closer to the green pendant turn in. Maybe I'll turn in the green pendant. Hey Chris, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. And there is still pod. I can clear basically everything in pod. Wait, why am I not going to pod? Oh, the bowl. I mean, there is still a lot I can do in there. I can't keep doing this. I've cleared out a bunch of overworld checks. We're going to Ice Palace without Samaria. But first things first, we're buying some extra bombs. I know, I do agree, the Ice Palace will be the answer, I just don't want it to be. Unless Samaria is in the first chest, then we're fine. Heart container, I just got that. Like, if that said, like, there's a bowl wherever, or the Cane of Samaria is in the light world, I'd be like, okay, we're going. We're leaving. I hope I find a small key. If there's not a small key, the bomb jump path becomes really irritating. Or just be Samaria. That is not the right key. I need a much smaller one. Alright. The bomb jump here was the first, like, trick, the first sequence break in this game that I learned. Because I thought Icebreaker looked too hard. Uh-oh. Got it. Oh, wait, there's a hint tile here. Tell me where it is. Do it now. I already got that sword, though. All right. I need this key. Stop getting hit. You know, or we could just die. And wait for the fire bar. Too high. Actually, no, I'm just gonna, well... Give me the fairy. Okay. Okay, let's look a little, get up a little tighter here. There we go. Got it. You want it to look like one of those Tetris pieces shaped like this. Under your feet. On the little blue, light blue fringe. But we don't have a key. So instead of going to get the items off to the right in this next room, we have to keep going the other way because there's no small key. Like, I want to go to the right behind that door because that's where all my items are. Game's like, no, we can't have you do that. Because Ice Palace sucks and you didn't get the key where you wanted it. You got the big key. And here, it didn't even give me a small key. It gave me, so I can't just go up and do that. Now I have to keep going this way. And probably have to go in after the fact. And I still haven't even found an item in here yet. Well, who's the boss? Alright, boss is blind. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back in here. And I'm gonna have to do all that again to get those items on the right. Unless, maybe I can get back up. Ow, jerks. Yeah, maybe I can get back up. Like, what happens if I go up here? Ow. Samar. Why? I mean, you did call that, Chaser. That's exactly what you said was gonna happen. Thanks for the GG. Well, now we're just gonna clear this out and come back in. Getting back in with Samaria, not a big deal. Actually, do I even need the bow at this point? Yes, I do. Unfortunately, the bow is still required because I need it to... I definitely need the bow to get through Pod. I needed to get through Eastern, and I needed to get the last piece in Ganon's Tower. So unfortunately, we're in bow mode. I mean, if I knew how to do a mimic clip... Like, if I could mimic clip, then I could skip the bow and pod. And then we'd be in go mode here, but I don't know how to mimic clip. Oops. Alright, I do want to go back in and get that stuff. So that means Turtle Rock is clearable, Mire is clearable. I can get into the right side of Ganon's Tower now. But I still can't do anything about Pod. Well, I mean, I can get into Pod, but... At this point, I'm just going to keep clearing dungeons and hope we find the bow on the way. Because I can get to 9 when all is said and done if the bow doesn't show up. Then it's going to be, which terrible location do you think you'll find the bow in? See, this is what we could have done if the game gave Samaria earlier. No, that's not it. That right there. And then look what you can find if you can do Icebreaker. 3 chests. Right all up here. It's just a beautiful sight. And that is true, we got to show off the bomb jump, and everything was in Ice Palace. I'm gonna check this just on the off chance that it's silvers. Well, now where do we want to go? Not back to the Dark World. And it is the law of Chaser. If Chaser is here, Ice Palace is going to have the goods. I did it again. That's 2 reverses. Is this better? That looks much better. Alright, we're gonna swing by here, buy a couple more bottles of blue. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's because I had a B. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna go finish out Pod. Then we will just mirror over, finish Eastern. We will go do Meyer. And then we will be done. Hopefully the big key to Pod is pretty early and not buried somewhere in the back. Because if I can go mode Pod, that would be quite nice. I doubt I'll be able to, but it would be really nice. Then after this, we mirror over, finish Eastern. Going back through Meyer is still going to be quicker than doing a mountain climb in Turtle Rock or doing a mountain climb in Ganon's Tower climb. So I could have saved a lot of time if I just stopped whining and went to Ice Palace right away. But I just had to complain and avoid Ice Palace when it clearly had everything I needed. The Simpsons arcade game is amazing. We have an arcade 1-up cabinet for it in the other room. Got the last one of those in the entire state. I had to drive a little over an hour to pick it up. I'd like to get the Ninja Turtles one too. Why am I going there? Well, I don't know if Arcade 1-Up actually has a Ninja Turtles one or if someone just had a cabinet that looked similar. But I saw a post on an Arcade 1-Up site that had a Ninja Turtles one. I missed it. Simpsons bowling is awesome. My wife is really good at Simpsons bowling. My 8-year-old actually had all of the high scores on that until my wife started playing it. Then my wife's like getting 300s all over the place. The high score is like 5 300s from her, and then a bunch of like 270s, 280s from my youngest. And then there's me, who tied my youngest once, but she ended up getting the win. Because she got, I forget how it determines who wins if you tie. But normally she just straight up beats me. I want the big key. They did, okay. Yeah, I'd love to find that one. What I'd really like to see, Arcade 1-Up doesn't make this, but I'd love to get a Gauntlet Legends cabinet. Killer Instinct would be good. Like, it's always been a goal of mine. I want to have, like, a basement arcade. When my wife was growing up, her dad had a bunch of arcade cabinets in their basement. And I'm like, that's what I want. Trash. Yeah, we used to play Gauntlet Legends at Laser Quest when it was over by, well, it's where over by the Fox River Mall. We probably spent more money on Gauntlet Legends there than we did actually playing laser tag. Gauntlet Legends is so much fun. That's actually the game I played primarily on N64. I bought the RAM expansion for N64 to play 4-player Gauntlet Legends. Don't make me go to that side. Big key right here. Yes. Okay, we're saving this other key. We don't even care what this boss is. We can beat it. Get the mirror away so we don't accidentally mirror out. And we will get the best item in the game ready. Oh wait, no, we do need the bow. Got him. Another thing Samaria can do, if you lay the block right. Dark Legacy was really good too. Oh, you poor Mimic, you couldn't do anything because I have the mirror shield. And the mirror shield blocks your weak, pathetic shots. We should be able to be done with this seed in under 2 hours. And that definitely means we should be in the clear for double rando night. Unless something somehow catastrophic happens here. But I'm trying to, I can't really think of, even if I have like a bunch of Ganon falls. Getting back to phase 4 isn't going to be... I mean, yeah, silvers would be nice. That would make the Ganon fight like a minute and a half, but this is still a very, very good loadout. Okay, we're just going to go through. Not going to play with them anymore. Whoops. Whoops. Into the spikes with you. Yeah, this is going to be a very high item count. The collection rate is not going to be good. Mortal Kombat 2 would be a good arcade one-off cabinet to have too, and I'd like to see NBA Jam. Alright, now here we just mirror. We already got everything in here, so we're just gonna go straight to the back. Don't know what the boss is. Don't even care. Butter Sword makes everything completely trivial. I guess it's possible that I find the, like, silvers while digging around in mire trying to find that big key. Hey, I killed one of them before it spawned. That never happens. I've never played Dragon's Lair Arcade. The NES port of that was so... It was really sluggish. Hey, Daggerman, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Just let me squeeze through here. I don't need to, all of you are fine. You can just keep walking around there. Just let me walk through. I'm not asking all that much. Let's step on the switch. What? How'd I miss that? Maybe I was trying to get my sword spin ready too quickly. Argus. Too close. That was a very weird spot for it to spawn to try to get that quick kill. All right, one more crystal. Ooh, Earthbound. That is such a good game. One of the classics. Yeah, for me, the game I spent most of my money on at the arcades, either Ninja Turtles, Simpsons, or Raston. I used to play Raston all the time at this little place that they had in town called Shakey's. I love the Chrono Trigger soundtrack. I had to have at least a couple tracks from that in this MSU. And I would really like a heart, so I have beams. Okay, stupid whiz robes. Oh, heart. All right. So we already went that way. We would have had this big key already if I didn't screw up so badly and walk out the wrong door. So we can just continue on this way. I've never played the Star Wars arcade games. We got the switch. Come on, just put the big key right here. Big key. Do it now. It looks like we continue on. Stupid slugs. We get to do another cutscene now. Hurry up. I want to finish this seed before 2 hours, and it's getting dangerously close now because of all this junk we have to do in Mire. I mean, if you're gonna make me run around here, at least have the other item be silvers. That is not silvers. Tomorrow, I have a very rare day with nothing going on. Gonna make some popcorn, watch the Packers. We did our grocery shopping today. I did all my yard work. That is not a big key. Of course, it's in the last possible chest. I think there's a quicker way to get to that, but I'm not gonna bother trying to test that out now. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be done in under 2 hours now. I think Meyer being Meyer just kind of ruined that. Hey Viper, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be... Well, maybe we can squeak it in. But I don't think this is gonna be done in under 2. Oh no, it definitely won't. I still have to get back to the pyramid and everything. No silvers, definitely not happening. I think it could have happened if the big key was not buried in the last possible chest of Meyer. And yeah, avoiding Ice Palace for that long, when both of the 2 items I needed to get were in there, was definitely an issue. That certainly did not help. But I really didn't want to have to do the bomb jump. And it cost me, as it usually does. If I'm waiting that long and I don't have Samaria, odds are it's gonna be right there. Hey, stop blocking. Give me the puff. That's what I was trying to do before. Oh! That's one nice thing about Aga. I can just do this and we're right at Ganon. Stop teleporting, coward pig. There's still a slim chance. Of course the arrows were in Turtle Rock. Uh-oh. Well, now it's not happening. I kind of wonder if it would be faster to just get knocked off the edge and... No, we're not doing that. 9 hits to go. Eight. 7. Way too close. 6. 5. 4. Not good. 3. Missing the torch glitch here was really costly. 2. What? Go, 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 come on. We can still do this. Stop it, music. Got it. Barely scraped by. Thanks for the GG's, Brawly. That was way too close. Thanks for the GG's, Chaser. Thanks for the GG's, Chris. Well, now I suppose we can start getting Emo Tracker loaded up. While we wait... Got to see what the item collection rate is, and then we can move on into Super Metroid after a short break. Trying to avoid making this stupid chair get really loud, so I'm trying to change a few things around. Well, after the seed I had last week where I almost scraped a 1 hour by... the last two offline seeds I've had for Map Rando have not been that great. The one I did last night was like 2 hours, and the one before that was like 1 hour 40. So hopefully these will be good. This one will be good, but oh, thanks Shredder. Yep, Ice Palace. I should have known Chaser's here, so I should have just went straight to Ice. When I had not, like, if I didn't do all those overworld checks, this probably would have been like 5-6 minutes faster. But I spent so much time doing overworld checks instead of listening to the first rule of Rando, always be checking dungeons. But I so desperately wanted to avoid Ice Palace. Alright, so what is our collection rate? 170, yikes. That is not great. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break here. We're gonna run some ads on Twitch, and then I am going to, I'll get up, walk around a little bit, and we're gonna do a Super Metroid seed. So thanks for hanging out so far. I will be back in hopefully 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, and we'll get going on Super Metroid. Alright, we are back for part 2 of Double Rando Night. I do want to adjust the audio level here quick. And we have to switch... where is it? Get rid of this tracker and put this tracker up. Let's make sure that that is functioning. Alright, it works. Always like to double check that stuff before we actually get going here. Yeah, I know YouTube will also play ads too, but I don't know how, like, YouTube doesn't tell me when it's playing ads. Like, Twitch will tell me, hey, there's an ad break coming up. YouTube just says it plays them whenever. Hey Dave, welcome in. Hey Biceps, welcome in. Hope you're both having good Saturdays. Hey Breath, welcome in. Hope your Saturday's going well. Alright, yeah, let's see. Got the audio level right. Everything looks good. Turn off special settings. Hopefully I remember that I've got a tracker to follow along with here. Because a lot of times I'm so used to doing map randos when I'm not, like when I'm not online, I play them offline a lot, and then I don't track. I don't like that thing. Okay, well, our map is down. Let's see if we can maybe avoid the... Nope. Yeah, that's not a great place to go. Don't jump into the crab. Crab does 80 damage. Okay, we're gonna try to go to the right. It's a great start to this seed. Really, really strong. Death in the first 14 seconds. I love Metroid Fusion. It's my second favorite Metroid game. Oh yeah, I've speedrun, I think, every category on Friday the 13th. Not Fantoon. Yes. Alright, so we need power bombs and morph to get that. We need missiles to get that. Oh, but there's an item over there. What room is that? Okay, we're gonna need power bombs for that. Okay, that's gotta be power bombs up there then. Alright, so we've got a plan. We can take that, go up there. That's gonna be probably morph and then like bombs. And then maybe even a third major. Oh yeah, I'm very much obsessed with Friday the 13th. It's basically like, you know, like most streamers have that like one game that that is like their go-to or something that they're more known for. For me, that's Friday the 13th. I am gonna die. Get out of here. Stupid leeches. No, get up. I hate these things. Couldn't give me a little more health than that, or at least a few refill missiles. There we go. I could beat the dam level in the Nintendo Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, but I could never beat level 4. Uh-oh. This is such a bad room for early game. I don't think that other one can get me up here. This is taking forever. Son of a bucket! Oh, this is so bad. Wonder if I can grab a second missile pack before doing any of that. Wait. Oh yeah, I need bombs to get through there anyway, so we do have to get bombs over here. This is just an awful start. Shredder's Revenge, for a while, that was like the game my youngest daughter wanted to play all the time. She was all about Shredder's Revenge. And now she's moved, well, not moved up, but she's moved on to Minecraft. I'd rather play Shredder's Revenge than Minecraft, personally, but... this isn't gonna go well. These early rooms just suck. Ow. This is just a really bad collection of early rooms here. But hopefully the extra 5 missiles will make the Pancake and Leech's room a little easier. It was definitely a sub-minute death. I think the death on that one was sub 30 seconds. It was just like that one in A Link to the Past, where it's speedrunning how quickly you can die. Alright, can I get some missiles back here? There we go. Alright, 10 missiles should make this a little more doable. Actually, let's go back and try to refill our missiles again here. There we go. Full 10. That would be a good video for people like me who cannot do TMNT at all. Oh, well, I can do the arcade game. Stay away, leeches. How about you hit the thing? Now I've wasted over half of my, Uh-oh. What is it doing? All right. At least the music is very... what's the word I'm looking for? Helps get the blood pumping. Uh-oh. Energetic? Finally. Okay, so this is gonna be Morph Ball. And we're probably gonna get bombs over here. Yep. And power bombs? Ooh, supers. Huh. So I can get those. We still can't get... so that one up there has to be power bombs. Gauntlet Legends, so good. Get away from me. I've spent almost 10 minutes trying to get through this room. I really don't feel like doing this again. Oh, get out of there. Uh-oh. Okay, I think that's enough. We're through. Alright, so now there's a save back over here as we go up to get our next item and power bombs. So I won't have to do this again this seed. That was rough. Oh, I've never played the Fall of the Foot Clan was the Game Boy one. I haven't played that one. I remember a friend of mine had it, and we used to I used to like watch him play it sometimes when it was very cramped at his house, like standing behind the couch. All right, now we gotta watch out for these crabs again, because they do 80 damage. Yep, so we would have needed bombs here. That X has to be power bombs. And I don't know what major is on the other side of that. No, no, no. I don't have the health to deal with this. Ice beam. What would I need ice for? Jeez, there's so... Oh, wait. There's so many majors here. One of these has to be gravity, I think. Because unless those other two majors over there are not required at this point. So one of these next two has to be gravity. I usually do have a pretty high collection rate on these because I don't like I don't know how to do the Zeb skip for Mother Brain or anything. Like if you know what you're doing, you can actually skip the Zebatites in the Mother Brain room and you can beat the game with like 30 missiles. I need like 2.5 times that. Like I need at least 65 or 70. All right, so let's save again here. Yeah, one of these next two majors over in the Green Bryn lobby room or whatever it's called at the bottom has to be gravity. Either that or those are just two filler majors at the top. So we'll go straight down here to the bottom. Actually, I want to grab these extra missiles. We have 2 more missile packs here. Start building up. I mean, they're right there. Start building up for missiles later for Mother Brain. Or, well, this is more than enough for Fantoon already. Assuming I can find a beam or some more energy tanks. Or not a beam, suit. And the gravity will likely be this or the one at the very bottom. Spazer. I mean, I guess maybe those are filler majors. Because you need gravity to get to one of them. Oh, crap. That sucked. Varia. Uh-oh. That was not the suit I was expecting. Oh, wait, I do need it. I need Varia to get way over there. Okay. So, yeah, that makes sense. But I can't get to those two majors without gravity. So I guess we're gonna have to go to Torian then. I haven't played Secret of Evermore. Or am I mixing that? Yeah, see, I haven't done Secret of Evermore. I briefly played Secret of Mana. Why can't I wall jump anymore? Okay, good. This room has a refill. Really like to get full power bombs. Okay, so we need wave to get through there. Oh, very nice. There's a save room right here. All right, save. I mean, I could go up and grab that axe. Oh! Wait, ice beam! Oh! That might be... Is this in logic for my skill set? I might have to freeze those and try to use them to jump up. Like, that might be what the seed wants me to do. Stop getting touched. What are you doing, Stream Elements? I hate when it does that. Uh-oh. Little lower. Actually, no, I don't think I can get up there at the top. I think I need high jump boots for that. Nope, that's not far enough. Yeah, I think I need high jump boots to jump up there, even if I can get up there. But if I can find high jump or gravity, that's the first place I'm going. Is this the room I think it is? Yeah, we're not doing this. I will go over here and get the extra missile pack, though. No, we're gonna have to kill all of the pirates to get out, but that'll just be a nice little health refill. I haven't played Secret of Evermore. I've played Secret of Mana very briefly, but never Evermore. They're in the same franchise, aren't they? Is like one a sequel to the other, or... Wait, no. Wait. This isn't water. The map made it look like that was water. I saw the darker spot on the map. I was like, wait, I'm gonna be jumping into water. But I didn't think this room had water, and thankfully I was right to safely check that. Ooh, wait, power bomb. Oh, dinosaurs? All right, come on, map. But the map is right there. Okay, I've got to be finding gravity or something soon. Maybe gravity was one of the ones up there, and I should have kept trying. Maybe this will loop around? But I feel like I've got up there before, and without high jump, I couldn't get out of the water to get up to that top ledge. Don't like this room. I don't even know if the water here, if this is even in logic because of that water. It's not difficult to navigate, but I feel like I'm going the wrong way here. Big jump. Ooh, wait. Oh, I was hoping that was a major. But still, super pack, not bad. We're halfway to Ridley ammo already. Oh boy. Made it. Whew. I was getting a little worried that I wasn't going to be able to get out of there because of the water. Oh, I see not the mama, and I always think dinosaurs. But yeah, I guess that would fit in with Maury Povich. Okay, same interface. Alright, so let's try this way. Oh, a new zone. Can we just not do the world tour here? Let me clear out the zones I'm in, please. Stupid Rinka. Freeze. Oh, I always picture her from Captain Ann. I used to love that show. I got a missile pack. Wave beam. Okay, wave beam actually does open. Oh wait, no, that was just a different door. Alright, I want to go back this way, see if we can get the map. Oh, that's under the water, though. If I get that map, I can't get out. Alright, we're gonna try something here. I'm gonna see if I can get to that save up at the top. Then we can use that as a pivot. We can sack for the map, then come back. Get the map, and then revert back to this save. Son of a... Okay, that should loop. This is fine. There's gravity. Okay. We're fine now. I was not expecting gravity to be here. Imagine blinding gravity there. That is what we like to call lucking out. Okay, so this was literally... Oh, geez. Brinstar's over there, too? Well, there's nothing over in this whole side. I'm gonna go back and grab those two majors before I get too far away. I mean, I just got incredibly lucky with that gravity find. Okay. Dinosaurs was a great show. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Because Criteria is, I mean, where I started, there's nothing there except those two majors left, so I can get those and completely leave that area. I do kind of want to grab this. I do want to get this tank. Pit was so annoying in Captain N. Pit, Mega Man, like the whole group was kind of annoying, but I still love the show anyway. Ooh. So this was definitely worth it. We got a reserve tank in case we run into the baby Metroid room, and another pack of supers. This is getting really close to being able to beat Ridley. Uh-oh. This could be a problem. Oh, wait. No, it isn't. Wait, yes it is. I want you to fall down. Right here, so I can use you as a platform. I want him to fall onto the ledge that I'm sitting on right now. Okay, we need to get that thing back. Or maybe this one. I did not think about not being able to get out of here. Come on. Oh wait, I guess I technically could just try to do an infinite bomb jump, because that always works for me. What? Oh, it was supposed to fall on top of me. Okay. I don't know the rhythm for this. Oh, here we go. Not that far though. This is why I need a turbo controller. For just this. I know you're supposed to use lower Norfair, but that doesn't really work for me that well. Yes! Oh, the Super Show. There was an episode of the Super Mario Brothers Super Show with the Fountain of Youth, and they all turned into babies, and I used to laugh so hard at that one. Yeah, Mega Man was not supposed to be green. He's not Kermit the Frog. Uh-oh. All right, we're just... No high jump boots. We're just gonna do this the, old-fashioned way. Trying to think of what these two majors could be to completely make this pointless. I'm guessing they're going to be filler. What, Spring Ball? I mean, Space Jump would be fine. Screw Attack I'd be very happy with. Basically, Spring Ball's the only one that I don't think I have a ton of use for anymore. Alright, where do we go? Straight up. Grab a couple extra supers while we're here. I mean, I could go through that really long, annoying room in hopes that that's another super pack. But I'd really rather not. Yeah, this part I don't think I could have got up even if I made it through there. Oh, it's Frog Speedway. These are speed locked too. Oh, no. Okay. So this was just a completely wasted trip. I should have recognized that as Frog Speedway. So yeah, I guess we're going back. Those majors are probably just going to be left. Unless speed happens to be really close in criteria here, I think those are going to be left behind. Which is disappointing. It's always nice to see all these majors right at the start, but then the game's like, yeah, but you can't get to these. Alright, so we should hopefully be able to get to this map pretty quickly through East Ocean. Oh yeah, thank you, Pops. We always hit that like button. Hey Doc, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Watch out for Jaws. There's sharks everywhere. I could probably make those a little bigger. Can I get up here? Oh yeah, this should be fine. Oh, son of a... Why? That's horrible. That is so bad. Okay, why would you put Gridley there? It's like, do I go back and get that X over here and hope that it's a super pack now? I mean, technically, if I hit every single missile that I have and every super, I could beat Ridley, but there's just, I don't have energy either. I think I have to go to Brinstar. I mean, it is no, I guess I could blind whatever's up there. Well, not a problem. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, you don't want to deal with Jason's mother. She's quite bad, not quite as bad as Jason, but maybe more evil than him, because he just killed people. Alright. So now we're going this way, which I should have done 10 minutes ago. Alright. Alright, give me a nice, easy map. Why? Why are you putting the maps so far away? I just want to be able to get the maps. Is that too much to ask? At least now the pancakes are easy to kill. Hurry up. Hey Jay, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Sorry, Shack Tool. Wrong place, wrong time. All right, we're getting closer. Lots of door blocks here. Can't get this. So we're stuck there. Can't do this. This is horrible. It's like every time I try to get to a map, I get turned around. I wonder if I need to go back and start blinding the other doors that I skipped because I didn't have maps. I mean, I did blind gravity. Yeah, I'm always finding ways to get door blocks, whether it's this or Friday the 13th. Go under there. Yeah, you don't want to do things that are frowned upon. Though in some case, well, I mean, yeah, you do have to have a warrant, but those people deserve the worst. Oh, wait. Bailed out? I'm actually gonna save. It's been a long time since I saved. I've watched Professor Retro play Goonies a lot. Alright, we're gonna see if we can still get to this map. You find all these hub rooms, but you don't know where you're nope. Can't lava dive either. It's like there's just a big cement wall in front of every map. Alright, this looks like we might have some dead ends here though. Can blind a few things here. That doesn't help at all. Oh, Mother Brain. Well, we know where she is now. I don't want to do this, but... I'm sorry, Croc. Missed. Oh, yeah, okay. And that doesn't give me anything immediately that I can think of. But I have a feeling I'm gonna need space jump. I wish I could get through Mother Brain there. That would have saved so much time. This could potentially be one huge loop. Yeah, this part especially as a kid, just... it was like, oh, that's disgusting. Still not as bad as the V scene from Sweet Home. It just feels so bad for Croc. Croc did absolutely nothing wrong. Croc only attacks you after you attack. Croc does not deserve what happened. Alright, maybe? Maybe this will be a huge loop? Maybe I'm gonna run out of power bombs? Ooh, here we go. Hey, give me power bombs. Okay, this could connect. This could all connect. We could still get to the map. Hey, Underground, welcome in. Hope you're having a good... Saturday. Oh, Space Jump actually does. Space Jump gets me up at the top. Above Lava Dive. Space Jump will get me over that. Hopefully we won't need to go all the way back there, but Space Jump will do it. It's been a while since I saved, though. I was gonna go back. I was gonna turn around. Thankfully, that reserve tank is here. Yeah, I hate... I think I would have had to beat Croc here. Just because of that space jump there, but I don't like when you have to beat Croc. Oh boy. Wait. What? What a giant waste. The bottom of Acid Chozo. What, give me health? Anybody? I mean, yeah, super missiles are nice and all, but right now I'd really just prefer some nice health. Alright, so we gotta go up the top door here. Watch out for crabs. Not Spore Spawn. Ooh, Bubble Mountain. Okay, this actually all looped around really nicely. So first thing, is this going to be Fantoon? Okay, this isn't the Fantoon save. Hey GZA, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Those crabs can be a very big annoyance. Ooh, there we go. Tank. Very well timed. Alright, let's see if we can get to that map now. Yeah, you don't want either of those. Well, the crab's sometimes useful if you need a power bomb, but the syphilis, never. Never want the syphilis. What? Oh. I heard the music stop, and I was like, wait a minute, is this like, Dragon or something? Alright, perfect. This actually could still be Fantoon. Of course it's Fantoon. Can't have nice things. Okay, so Fantoon is either on the other side or up at the top. So this is what I needed Space Jump for. I mean, Fantoon is very beatable here. I've got both suits, more than enough missiles. And we can get 2 more items here, plus a 3rd one on the way out after. Missile pack. Another missile pack. Avoid a League of Their Own. That's, I think that was, is that the, I think Ellie Cornell tried auditioned for that. If I'm thinking of the right movie. Rachel Carruthers from Halloween 4. The best final girl in the Halloween franchise. That's, I never get fast Fantoons. There we go. Managed to squeak by at the last second to get that missile in. Whoops, one too many. You have to do like 2, 2, and then somehow time them to get like 60. Open up. Oh, that was too many again. Crap. See, most people would have beat this fight like 9 times by now. Earlier when I was talking about how I am terrible at every Super Metroid boss fight. All right, maybe 2 more. passes and this thing's finally dead. What? Oh, one, sweet. Alright, Phantoon toast. 49 minutes in and we finally beat a boss. Jack Black is hilarious. Yep, that's the movie. It was a baseball movie with Rosie O'Donnell. Jack Black is the Peach's song from Mario, the Mario movie. Absolutely hilarious. There was a stretch where my youngest daughter listened to that on a repeat, and I was like, I am perfectly fine with this. Not excited about more power bombs, but I can get a couple more super packs, then Ridley is an option. Alright, let's do this again. Yeah, I always used to use the supers on Phantoon. I learned that from Oats and Goats. I was really confused when Phantoon wasn't going crazy, and then I heard him mention that once. It's like, oh, I walked right by a major. Oh wow, Dragon's right up there too. And another major. And Meridia. So we got this. Torian's map was Ridley locked. Okay, so can't believe I ran right by a major. Alright, let's go out, down. Yeah, I think he would have been maybe like in his teens, if I remember right. Because he was supposed to be like, what was it, 8 or 9 when he drowned? Yeah, my pause time is always so bad. If I could ever improve it though, my best pause menu time I think was like 8 minutes. Come on, let me through. I want to get through, thank you. Wait. Oh, I skipped the major. Go back. Let me through. I want the major. Should have looked at the map again. Well, the first movie was 1980, but he had drowned a while before that. I think it was at least a couple years. Plasma, that's nice, but doesn't give me a whole lot without charge. Right, I'm gonna go get the other major on the other side of Mother Brain. And then we'll go into Meridia from there. Like, if that other major is charge, I can go back and hit Ridley then. And then there's Dragon that has to be done too, but I am really, really, really bad at Dragon if I don't have the ability to microwave or use a grapple. Stop yawning, it's barely 10 o'clock. Charge? X-ray, okay. Well, now we're just a charge away from being able to microwave. Unfortunately, Fantoon's already dead. Actually, I should refill my supers here. Come on, hurry up. That's fine. Of course we need a super here. Alright, this map is at least doable. This is what I'm talking about right here. What? This is horrible. Can't do that without speed. Well, there are two majors we can get over there. That's also... Actually, that whole section is speed locked. Yeah, we can't do anything over there without speed. That is just horrible. Wait, why am I going this way? Yeah, ideal if one of those two is speed booster. If it's speed and charge, I'm definitely not going for that other major. But if one of them is speed, I might, because charge is all I... If I have charge, I can definitely do Ridley. And I'd like to have a few more energy tanks for Mother Brain. So this is right here. Let's swing over and grab this for the Zebatites. I should probably get it. Wait, that's toilet. Oh no, toilet's next to it. Okay. Let's do this one first. Ooh, this is a twofer. Wait, no, this isn't. There's a room with an item that's similar to this. Speed booster? Charge? Charge, okay. And I feel like we're still probably speed locked. Well, I know. Wait, actually, speed cannot be. It has to be speed. Because there's 3 other majors that are all speed locked. So this has to be speed booster. Yep. The real question is, do I even want to go and get that other major? I want to get this tank. Oh. And maybe we'll just run through here and get this missile pack too. There we go. Whoops. 50 missiles. I already saw Panserum, so Panserum can't block me. Oh, I have no idea why some comments aren't coming through. It doesn't show me anything that like anything's getting blocked. Toilet. It's such a long loop. Like, I could go up there, get that stuff, and then I'd likely be all set. Now let's go get this one. Nope, we can't. We're blocked. Do I want to do that big loop? Go down around there. Get those. We'd have to come... It's actually not terrible. I mean, it's not great, but it's not as bad as I thought it was. There's Green Hills. Yeah, I don't really have anything that I have, like, there's nothing I really have set to, like, for as far as, like, channel specific, like, words that are blocked or anything. There's nothing there. So I don't know why anything wouldn't be going through. Like on Twitch, it'll give me a message saying, hey, we've held this message for review. I don't know if YouTube does that, but I haven't seen anything. Don't know if that major is going to be worth grabbing, because there's only a 1/3 chance it's... I'd like to see high jump or screw attack, but it'd probably be spring ball. Right, now this is where we make sure we have enough tanks. And 30. Yeah, I don't want that major. I want to go to the left sand pit. Get at least 2 tanks out of this. One there, and then one off at the other side. Missile pack is fine. course, now I have to, without spring ball, I do have to do this as a normal bomb jump. Just let me do one. There we go. Like that one, easy to ban. Ban the bot. Okay, we'll go to the right here. Pick up this missile pack. That'll put us at 60. Yeah, I don't know why those bots, like, you'd think they'd make more, it'd make more sense for them to go in bigger channels. Or maybe they think, oh, well, the person's not a huge streamer, maybe they want to buy views. And like, I don't want to buy views. That seems like a terrible idea. Oh, wait, save. It has been a long time. Let's just hop down here and take a quick save. Actually, that speed booster lets me get the other map that I was missing earlier on. Because we were blocked by Frog Speedway. Yeah, they're all over the place. It's ridiculous. There we go. Okay, tanks are looking good. Okay, so this... I mean, as far as moving fast and everything, this was not a great idea, but as far as making sure I have extra stuff, this was a very good idea. Ooh. I did that wrong. Come on. Yes! I never get that. I'm so bad at doing horizontal shine sparks. But I don't need the other stuff up there now that I've got charge and everything. Always 2 pizza. You can't go wrong with a good pizza. Unless it's a bad pizza, then maybe don't get the pizza. Ooh, wait, supers. So there's nothing else here. And well, I'm gonna head over to Wrecked Ship. We're gonna, on the way out, we're gonna kill a Dragon. Then we're gonna get that other map and just really hope that Kraid is not in Norfair. Because if we can dodge Norfair, that's a huge win. Because Norfair is the biggest zone in the game. It's probably going to have a terrible map. I don't think I've ever been able to do a seed where I didn't have to go into Norfair. Am I still going the right way? Yep, up around, up the elevator to the left at the wreck ship door, okay. Pineapple and ham, they call those a Hawaiian around here. We've got some friends that always get Hawaiians when we order pizza. Last time we ordered one, actually, they asked, do you want bacon or, I mean, ham or Canadian bacon? It's like, what's the difference between ham and Canadian bacon? I always thought they were the same thing. But apparently there is a difference. I don't remember what they told me, but there is a difference. I should remember that because it was only like 3 weeks ago. I've actually never tried pineapple on a pizza before. I do love pineapple itself, though. Microwave time. Who likes fried shrimp? Got him. Alright, this should be enough ammo for Mother Brain. We know Ridley's over there, blocking our other map. So we're gonna have to go to Ridley anyway. So let's just do that. Hope Crate is also in that zone. Let's see, so we have to go straight through. Just keep going in this direction. Just a long path. Bubba was my favorite character in Forrest Gump. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh no, this is right. Okay, we go up. Through here, then all the way back to the right. Ridley's gonna be a giant pain without high jump boots, but that's fine. Yeah, I have no idea what the difference is. To me, I always just thought it was the same. It's like, wait, they're different? Which one do they want? She said, I guess it's more, most people, at least at their store, primarily take ham. Or no, Canadian bacon. I forgot how bad this was without high jump boots. I gotta be careful I don't die here. I can't jump over him like I normally do with high jump. Uh-oh, get out of there. Okay, you're dead. Thank you. Yeah, we used to get like just big cans of like pineapple chunks, and that'd be one of the things that we'd eat for just like snacks or something that aren't all just garbage food. Oh, it's how thick they are? Okay. Which one's thicker? Is it ham? The two majors are either screw attack, spring ball, or high jump. Oh, there's nothing here. I don't like it. Now we gotta go all the way back to Norfair. I mean, I guess I could go grab those majors right now. I'm not that far away. Yeah, we go up to Criteria and just straight up and boom, two majors. I mean, no matter what, one of them would be useful. Whether it's screw attack or high jump boots. But no, I should probably skip. Why am I going to the map? And I guess with speed booster, getting high jump boots would not be... That would probably be useful, but the other major, it was down in one of the sand pits. And I'm not going back. I don't want to go back for that one. Actually, is there a pivot save? Jeez, there's not even a real pivot save I can use. I mean, I could go... Oh, that's a long way. Well, I don't even know what room that is, but... I feel like that's pretty far out of the way if I wanted to get a pivot save and just revert if it's nothing good. But I mean, I have space jump, so I don't necessarily need high jump. Let's hope Ridley is close. I mean, Ridley Crate is close in Norfair. Or at least the map is close, so I can know which direction to go in. Because that's another potential issue, like, the map is really far away, and then I missed Kraid by one room. Let's see, so we are going to Norfair. We want to go through this. Well, that's actually not terrible. If you go this way, it's not actually that far. I need momentum, otherwise this room is going to take an hour and a half. That is not very good momentum. And it's better than the worst possible momentum, but it's not great. Get out of there. Fine, we're just going to do this. Stop damage boosting. Is that jail over there? That is jail. Stupid frogs. Ooh, I love bacon. Bacon is amazing. Our favorite pizza to get from that pizza place where we were talking about the Hawaiian is a bacon cheeseburger. That's the one pizza my oldest daughter will eat. She's generally not a pizza person. My youngest daughter will eat anything, any kind of pepperoni pizza. Alright, we're already at Norfair. Oh, yuck. This room is terrible. Alright, so let's, I guess, go to the top. Yeah, bacon goes so good with anything. Even you put bacon bits on a salad, I don't know how much real bacon is in those. But like you put those on something like a salad, add a bunch of cheese, not really healthy, but it's much more delicious. Oh, the ship! I completely forgot that I hadn't found this yet. Oh, and look at that. It's the map is right here. Yeah, that would have been fun, beating Mother Brain and then realizing, oh, I don't know where the ship is. Well, it's got to be in Norfair by process of elimination. A burger on my bacon sounds delicious. Oh, why? Okay, so we go top right. Disgusting. Crate is in a terrible spot. Is that, I think that's like one of the brand names I've seen in the store, like Fakos or Fakin' Bits or something like that. Oh, that is such a bad room. If the Rando wanted me to be having more fun, it would have put Crate in a much better spot. This is horrible. I know there was one bad thing that involved bacon was the morning radio show I used to listen to. They got a hold of some bacon soda, and that was apparently one of the most disgusting things the guy had ever tried. That missed. Come on, open wide. There we go. And this is an X, maybe this will be a super pack. Of course it's not. Why would it be a super pack? If it was a super pack, I could just sit there and hit Mother Brain in the face with a bunch of supers, but nope, we can't have super packs. Yeah, for popcorn, I just do like... I like to have real melted butter, and then just some like movie theater butter, popcorn seasoning, or just even normal salt. Actually... Oh no, that's bowling. We don't want that at all. Okay, so we're just gonna follow the path we came in. keep up the momentum. There, no! Now it's so slow. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that they've like. So, the bacon flavoring works good on so many things, but there's a couple things that it doesn't fit with. Like I love like the loaded potato chips, like loaded baked potato chips with bacon flavor, or there was a really good, I think it was one of the Frito-Lay contest things. They had a bacon grilled cheese chip flavor, and that was incredible. I see that at the store and I'd buy like 4 bags, which was good because I only found it 3 different times. They sold out, and then it's like the stores never got another shipment of that. Like that flavor was so good. They were either spring ball, screw attack, or high jump boots. And then the one that wasn't in that 3-pack was in one of the sand pits. It's like I really didn't need those at this point, and I should at least try to do a sort of proper speed run on these. Unfortunately, this will not be done within an hour and a half. Oh, I could have went up there and tried to see if that was another super pack. Alright, we got a little momentum here. Not as much as I'd like, but just don't get hit. Oh yeah, vanilla ice cream and ranch is... That's like ketchup and vanilla ice... like ketchup and ice cream. One thing ranch does go very good with is Doritos. Specifically Cool Ranch Doritos. So we go down, right, down around through the bomb door. Well, through the vanilla bomb door. And then we're at Mother Brain. Then we kill her, hear the awesome voice announcing that the self-destruct sequence has been activated. Someone is blowing up Umbrella headquarters. The sequence cannot be aborted. I mean, I'll get high jump, spring ball, and screw attack very shortly. Once you beat Mother Brain, it gives you all items for the escape, just so you don't get stuck not having something. No, I don't think this is enough of a runway. I was kind of hoping I'd maybe be able to try a Zeb skip with a Shine Spark. I mean, I have the charge beam, so I can have all... I like to just hit Mother Brain with supers the whole way through, but unfortunately that won't work. We're not going to have enough. This will be 2/3 of her health, though. We'll need 6,000 left. Gotta be careful not to die here, because it's been a long time since I saved. Got her. That's a win.
Emergency. The self-destruct system protocol has been initiated. Please evacuate the premises immediately.
Yeah, there's some really weird some really weird beers that you find. Just I'm so not used to having high jump right now. Like, my brother and sister are both very big into different beers. And then there's me, who's had 3 sips of alcohol in his life, because the taste makes me want to gag. One at my wedding, one at a friend's wedding, and then my grandpa left an Old Style out on the dining room table when I was 5, and I thought it was a soda. So I grabbed his Old Style and took a drink, and then I spit it out all over the table. It's like, this is the most disgusting thing in the world. Left. Okay, we just follow the route that we've been on. Like, oh, it's so, like, there's, like, the lotion we use, like, I get really dry knuckles, so we use, and, well, my youngest daughter does, too, and so we get this fancy lotion that's got oatmeal in it. Like, I don't get why you're putting oatmeal in hand lotion, but it apparently does something for moisturizing. Okay, we are almost there. You got plenty of time, Samus. Because I give myself extra time on the escape because I am not good at movement. This room is so bad on the escape when you have to come from this way because you can't just blow up the wall with your beam. I think I just have to keep following the path I already went through here, and I'll end up right at the ship. So the ship might be right here. It is. And then I jumped over the ship. Thanks for the GG's, Brawley. Kyoto? Oh my. I'm so stiff sitting in the chair here. Thanks for the GG's, Chris. Pops? You really gotta see. I'm hoping the squeakiness of the chair just means I just need to tighten a few things and not try to put some oil on here and then ruin the carpet. Thanks for the GG's, Breath. Oh, that is great water. $21:37 actually seems like a very accurate pause time, given how long I was sitting here. I'm gonna guess 16:12. Is that what the WD stands for? Water displacer? I never knew that. Oh, thanks, Pops. Thanks, Brawly. Yep, spring. Okay, so spring ball and high jump were the two in criteria at the start. Wait, I missed 4? Oh, screw, I forgot about grapple. Grapple was the one in the sand pit, and screw attack was somewhere in Norfair. 12, almost 12 minutes on the dot, wow. That's surprising. Oh yeah, it's very rare that I don't like a map rando seed. And there were definitely there was a lot of junk in this one. Like a lot of things that weren't great. But it was still... My favorite part is this trying to figure out the logic at the start, where it's like really linear, but you have to figure out what room it wants you to go into. Yeah, I was way off. I had 1612. I mean, technically, I got the 12 part right. Jeez, I gotta go to bed. I do like double 42% item collection rate, though. That's really good for me. Usually, I'm like above 50. How long has it been going? Oh, wow, under 4 hours for 2 seeds, though. That's... One of these Saturdays, I should try to do if I'm, instead of double rando, I should try to do an SMZ 3 seed. That would probably go really poorly. I've had a couple SMZ 3 seeds that were like 6+ hours, and I've had one that was like 3. So there's such a huge window there that it can go through. Yeah, I should definitely be back for Wednesday for Friday the 13th. I don't think I've got any new challenges in the queue, so it'll probably just be back to a normal wheel this time. I'm trying to figure out how to set up the hybrid wheel nights, like to make them a more like special thing and not just completely random, but we'll figure that out at some point. There's still time. Yeah, definitely. Just let me know if you're going to be live, and I'll do what I can to send everyone that way. Friday the 13th to Friday the 13th is always good. You can never have enough Crystal Lake. But yeah, I should probably head to bed here because it is almost 11. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out tonight, everyone. Thank you for the re-up on the membership, Retro Nook, and for the 10 gifted Brawly. Very much appreciated. Yes, hopefully back Wednesday. I'm guessing I will not be back tomorrow. Usually the kids are a little more... They're having a little harder time going to bed on Sundays, but if I can get back tomorrow, I'm definitely going to give it a shot, but I'd assume it won't be again till Wednesday, but you never know, stranger things have happened. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone, and we will hopefully see you next time.